Thank you for joining me for my EOS end of semester video. And on this video, I will describe what grade that I was working towards during the semester. And so far, we'll start with the front page of my website. We have the image in Animoto, funny little rap battle between Stephen Hawking and Albert Einstein, and some interests and little information about me, contact information. On this site, I kind of wanted to make this site not only for the sake of um, class requirements, but for a backwards reference for me for the future. It's something that I would love to keep in my memory and not lose it, especially since I'm paying for it. It's nice to be able to have this as a resource to go back to in times to start building on more concepts. In this one, we have a category called Class Smart Pen Notes, and the story behind my pen notes is that that LiveScribe had redone their user interface and had messed it up for me, and so I haven't gone back since they messed it up. So here's the one I have from the first day of class, or from September 1st. And I was originally planning on using my smart pen in every class, which I did for most, but then reposting it on my website, which, from the user interface being messed up, ended up getting toasted. But I figured borrowing some of your pencasts that I would be able to go back and reference them and review, and that's what this section is all about. The next section is miscellaneous. It's our file cabinet. First week I took notes on all of the different types of components and concepts of our first unit, involving transformers, transistors, semiconductors, inductance, electric current, diodes. I just kind of made a reference point for those. And then I, took plenty of screenshots of the physicsclassroom.com stuff. Tried to do a little bit each week. Had our light Excel assignment, and then our lab with refraction, and then the miscellaneous videos part is basically, I used to use a program called Fraps, and when I got this new computer, they decided to change their style of program to only record video games, and so kind of ousted my ability to use that program to record my interaction on the computer. But it's not reacting here, but anyways, I used it to record my interactions with the John Travoltage, the charge stuff, the observation of light. I had one video on there about reflection refraction. And then I think I did something with the color pigment stuff. The neat video section. I have 14 videos. And I think one of my favorite is the one about the multi formatted car or van that use solar, wind, and something else, and conventional combustion to get around. This next section, we have my project stuff section, our project 3 video, little information. I tried to update this section day to day, but with the amount of time that my other classes were taking up. I wasn't able to. And then video interview, Project 1 Digistory, Project 2 Digistory, some stuff about Project 2 microscope design, just kind of videos on microscopes, different ones, detailing information about microscopes, and then kind of my start of Project 2, and then this is the project update for Project 1, project technical document there, and like a safety video. And Project 2 update is up here. Right there. And I talk about my project, what materials I use, the concepts behind it, and the conclusion of my experiments. The next section is a section that I put on there myself. It's like information that I was either assigned to research or I wanted to research more into. Here we have, all the requirements for Elegant Universe, RFID, 3D movies, touchscreens, all that, etc. stuff. But in addition to this, I also kind of kept class notes here. And then videos about ray diagrams. I wanted to learn more about reflection and refraction. And then electromagnetic radiation, light, just delving into studying it. And then the Spectrum song, which is interesting, that you should check out. It's kind of addictive. But all these different videos describing the various wavelengths of light, radio waves, microwaves, infrared radiation, visible light, ultraviolet, X-rays, gamma rays, etc. And then a short little thing about the Doppler effect. And then start all out with magnetic flux. If you remember me emailing you about gravitational flux and magnetic flux and stuff, I get off on a tangent sometimes, and I kind of enjoy it because I learn new things, but then I have to remember to refocus. And then we go to our weekly stuff, and not much going on in week 15, but had 15 weeklies. Gonna keep a chronological order of my activities. My mind map, which I did enjoy using this program, although it does get overwhelming at the beginning. Going over concave lenses, the microscope project, polarization, and electrical magnetic properties of matter, electromagnetic radiation, the debates, the neat videos. Our third project about nuclear fission. It's kind of good to keep track of these things on a mind map to see how they're related, because I think you grasp it a lot better. It's also nice to kind of, for realizing how much you've learned during a semester too. Gosh, that's a large mind map. Had a lot of stuff going on. This next part is my timeline. I wasn't exactly the best at keeping track of filling these out, but nonetheless, I got it done. And that's my website. And then we're going to discuss the debate topics. On the discussion board here, I didn't really participate in the questions about class operations and content questions, because for the most part I understood what was expected. The semester was kind of hairy. I have gotten some stuff done late, and but for the most part it was on time. I really did enjoy the 3 questions, kind of talking with other people about it. The 40 humanity thing, like we did last semester. And then on the controversial debates, I included global warming, intelligent design, the Mayan calendar, and astronomy, which were all kind of interesting things to research about and to really open your mind to, and debunk some arguments, and to realize that science is not fact, that it's observation and models of what we see, and to realize that science is just not one thing, it could be multiple things, and that we must respect things in order to advance. But yeah, got all those done, and replied to, I would say I replied an average amount of times. I don't think I applied to everything. I did reply to everyone, or at least most, the replies to my debate topics and to my debate subjects. And yep, that's the semester. I work towards an A. Hopefully I get an A. And I hope you enjoy the short little clips and images that I had recorded during the semester. Thank you, and see you during the interview.